Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, we have two of the best YouTube names in our chat right now. We have Anne's Arts and Craps and Tickle My Nickel.
Tickle My Nickel. Very nice.
I
Because
love
the pickle doesn't have anything on him.
True.
That's fantastic. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the Monday Night Live Coin Q&A. Hello, everybody. 07X Rico, Angie Crowell, Ruby Red, Jimmy H, Stain Rose, Snoopy Doo, I Know You, Snurry Man, Reap What You Sow, Daniel Baker, Intrepid Dreams. Welcome, everybody. I got to say that again. Anne's Arts and Craps.
Anne's Arts and Craps.
Scott
Tickle My
Holiday
Nickel.
Bob. Michael Kittle, I know you. Let's go.
Let's go.
There's always a giveaway on Michael Kittle Rare Coins.
That's right.
Shouldn't it be let's stay?
Let's stay.
All the kids say that.
We have a lot of coins to look through tonight. So, thank you for pinning that.
Oh, did you see that?
I did. I believe Sean just pinned it. If you see the blue highlighted comment at the top of the chat, that is our email link for your coin and currency questions. Farm Dog, hello.
There's Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed.
Sorry, I can't do a good voice.
What's up, Farm Dog?
Angie.
Andrew O2. Welcome. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us on this beautiful second Monday of 2023.
It has been pretty nice. It's actually too nice. We need some cold weather.
No, it's cold here. Stop that. So if you hear a little bit of background, that's Adam. He's driving in his car.
Well, thank you, William Fowler. Just a little support. Sorry, it's only Canadian. Canadian money is wonderful.
Thank you. Canadian money spins.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Jay Tizzo, what's up?
Tizzo.
Welcome, Papa Giorgio. Crystal Ward, how are you? Like I said, we have lots of coins to look at tonight. So we're not going to be doing a whole lot of chit chatting in the very beginning. We'll spend a few minutes with you guys and say hi. Oh, wow, we're getting a lap dance. There's a lap dance.
Lap dance?
Yeah, there's your lap dance.
Private dating, chatting, girls, women.
Thanks, Michael Kittle.
Thanks, Michael Kittle.
You're out of here. Silver Stracker in
training. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Just another Monday. Not.
Did you guys see his last video? Did you see his last video?
No, I haven't.
We got a nice little shout out on that video. That was amazing.
Ooh, I do have to go watch. I've actually been busy and haven't watched a lot of YouTube.
I always get excited when I see his videos pop up because I know I'm going to see like amazing stuff. He's got amazing stuff. So
he's got a nice collection going.
Lap dances and bacon. Hello, 2023. There you go. So I have something real quick I want to share with you guys. Whoa, I'm going to pull out my cords here. I'm really excited because I learned something new today. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with the American Numismatic Association YouTube channel, but if you're not, you should be. There you go, Roseanne, because they put out some amazing videos. And today they put out a great video in their Learning Academy about Laura Garden Frazier and James Earl Frazier. James Earl Frazier, you guys probably know him best for our Buffalo nickel. He is the designer and sculptor of that. They made amazing things. They're only one of two married couples to co-design coins. They designed the Oregon Trail commemorative. The other couple designed the Roanoke commemorative. But anyway, I wanted to share this with you guys. So most of you guys have come to believe that the bison on the back of the Buffalo nickel was named Black Diamond. Now, This black diamond was a bison that was in the Central Park Zoo. James Earl Fraser wanted to get a real-life depiction of this bison before he actually made it into his design on the coin. James Earl Fraser had never been to the Central Park Zoo, but he did go to the Bronx Zoo. And at the Bronx Zoo, there was a bison there named Bronx. James Earl Fraser did a depiction. It took him hours to do a depiction of this bison named Bronx. Q. David Bowers discovered that the bison black diamond had a horn that went straight up his head. Bronx, on the other hand, had a curved horn. So, taking those two facts into account, Q. David Bowers came to the conclusion that the bison on the back of the buffalo nickel is not actually black diamond. It is indeed Bronx. I'm going to show you a picture.
That's pretty cool. Michael Kittle said when Black Diamond died, they sold Black Diamond steaks for a premium.
Yes, they did. I think $3 a pound. It was like 300 pounds or something of meat they got. So as you can see on this buffalo nickel, which is actually a bison, that horn on that bison is curved. James Earl Fraser never did a drawing of black diamond. So it is believed that this bison on the back of the buffalo nickel is actually Bronx.
So why did they tell us that it was black diamond?
Huh?
Did they tell us it was black diamond because he was more popular?
It just was always believed that that was the bison because he was a famous bison at the Central Park Zoo that James Earl Fraser had never been to. So there you go. If you're ever asked a trivia question, what is the name of the bison on the back of the buffalo nickel? Answer Bronx, because black diamond would be incorrect. Okay.
What do we get if we Google that? I wonder.
I don't know.
I was like, isn't that in the red book that's black diamond?
And it was actually, he mentioned a third-party grader that came up with that it was black diamond. He didn't say which one of the TPGs it was. And it was always, from that point on, it was always believed that the buffalo or the bison on the back of the buffalo.
Yeah, it says in here, the bison was supposedly modeled after black diamond in the New York Central Park Zoo.
Yeah, and
even they're wrong. That's why I don't trust it.
Had never been to the Central Park Zoo. He did spend hours drawing a depiction of Bronx at the Bronx Zoo. So you do the math. Straight horn, Central Park Zoo, curved horn, Bronx Zoo.
I Googled it and it does come up black diamond.
Yeah, probably anywhere you look, it will.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to hear more about it, go look on the American Numismatic Association YouTube. It's a brand new Learning Academy lecture that was just put out today. And it's about Laura Garden Fraser, Laura Garden Fraser actually, our new women's quarters, the Washington portrait on that is actually Laura Garden Fraser's design, which came in first place when they had the contest for the Washington quarter. Her design came in first place, but it wasn't chosen as the design. So it is on the 1999 gold commemorative, though.
Sounds like some politics or something there.
That's kind of what they're thinking. So that or the person whose design was chosen was a brand new designer, had never designed a coin before, and they thought they thought he would design more coins if they gave him that.
He never did.
He never did. That was the last thing he ever designed.
Really?
Yeah.
So is that the only coin he ever designed?
Yeah, it's the only one he ever designed.
Wow.
So that's my deal for the night. Does anybody else have anything they want to talk about? The Tulsa Coin Show coming up in June.
Yeah. So It's no longer the Grove Show. It's been moved. It's the Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show, and it has now been moved to Tulsa. And it is what days? The second weekend of June?
No, it's June 28th, 29th.
Yeah.
And
End
the
of June.
1st,
Okay.
And the 1st, I think.
29th, 30th, and the 1st, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think Thursday,
God,
Friday,
it skipped a
Saturday,
day,
Sunday.
right? There's 30 days in June.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways.
So, yeah. Put it on your calendars. Yes, Michael Kittle is coming to... Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
No, he's not.
Kittle may not come, but someone else might. So...
And maybe we'll try to get Amanda to go.
That one, yeah, that one needs to
But that guy, the big guy.
The big guy's going to come.
Whatever my name. Misunderstood. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Michael, 0.0. He even got it down to the decimal.
Yeah, 0.0.
Yeah.
Good day, sir. I said good day.
Very nice.
So
What's your
anyway.
major malfunction, Private Pile?
So this is about the time. If you guys have questions, try to hold them until after we're done looking at. We have a lot of coins to look at tonight, so try to hold your questions till after we're done looking at the coins. If you have a question about the coin we're looking at, tag us by putting like @livecoin Q&A or tag one of our moderators, the people in blue, and they'll try to get our attention, and we'll try to answer your questions. But try to hold any other questions till the end when we're done looking at the coins. Strayman, thank you so much.
Hey.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Strayman.
So this is about the time where I go through my little boring spiel. I have not recorded it yet. Amanda is going to help me do that this week.
Awesome.
So that we'll just have a little video that we'll play. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and lose my voice making this little spiel. If you have to go to the bathroom, grab a snack. If you've heard this 50 million times before, I know it gets redundant, but it's important. So, Coin Curious, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Coin Curious, very nice.
Much. You guys, all your support helps a lot.
A lot.
I really do. Thank you so much. But just being here helps too. So hit that thumbs up and thanks for being here. Hi, Herring. Say what? All right. Quit talking, Paula. Shut up. This is the live coin Q&A for January 9th, 2023. We here at the Live Coin Q&A like to encourage everybody to join the American Numismatic Association. It is our national coin club. And we do a giveaway for a gold ANA membership at the end of every month. Your ANA membership perks, you'll receive a free admission to the World's Fair Money and the National Money Show, videos, podcasts, blogs, coin collecting tips, online research tools, games, quizzes, and everything numismatic. You'll enjoy exclusive discounts on ANA seminars and money museum auctions, coin collecting publications, books, supplies, collection insurance, and much, much more. And if you want to know about coin collection insurance, go over to Michael Kittle Rare Coins and you can ask him. Your ANA membership perks also, the virtual money museum exhibits explore spectacular collections of coins and paper money from the nation's largest numismatic museum. There's educational programs. You'll have access to the best educational programs in the hobby, webinars and seminars, lectures, correspondence courses, and more. You'll get a subscription to the Numismatist, 12 issues of Coin Collecting's premier magazine delivered digitally or to your doorstep. If you want the printed version, you just have to upgrade your membership. You'll also receive $15 off a new NGC or PMG membership. PMG is for your currency. The ANA Young Numismatist Program. ANA sponsors programs geared specifically for young collectors where they can earn free coins, participate in an auction reserved just for youngsters, challenge themselves with games and activities, and make lasting friends. And there is the link. We also have it down in the description of our videos. Another club we encourage everybody to join, especially if you're into errors and varieties, is CONECA, Combined Organization of Numismatic Error Collectors of America. With your membership, you'll get a subscription to the club's award-winning journal Aeroscope, published 6 times a year. You get a free U.S. variety coin, a repunchment mark, or a double die when you join. Thank you, ATOG.
Thank you, ATOG.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm going as fast as I can. This is important, though. You'll get a club membership card and an invitation to the annual Errorama, including the awards banquet, the annual meeting, and the Cherry Pickers contest. You'll have access to members-only area of the CONECA website where you can view electronic back issues of Aeroscope from 2004 through the current issue. We also encourage you to join our Facebook group, Coin Q&A. It's a great alternative to sending us an email. You usually will get your questions answered faster. And onward. Yes, the ANA, American Numismatic Association YouTube, has a great minting process video. So go look at them and look at their playlists and look at all their Learning Academy videos. Okay,
Sweet.
Adam. Can you read that, Adam, or no? Probably not.
I could read it.
Still dry?
Yeah, I can read it.
Oh. Okay.
1974 D. You hear me?
Yes. No.
I might lose service. This kind of
Go ahead, Sean.
Maybe Sean
We'll just
start at the top and work your way down. I might be.
I was going to say
I might be home.
I'll start it. 1974 D Lincoln Memorial Cent from Nove. Is this worth anything?
Okay, now did you take that because it's like 4 words or?
Well, that's why you wanted it, man. I'm sorry. I just figured bottoms up,
Oh gosh.
Sorry. Yeah. So, what is that?
It's a little lamination.
Big old peel, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And it looks to me like it was struck into the coin. It looks like it has a little bit of the design of the vest on it. Hard to say for sure. It could just be that it was peeled up and
smashed back down. Yeah. As far as is it worth anything? Well, we've seen a bunch of laminations sell for $5 to $20, I guess. I don't know, something around those areas, depending on how large and how outstanding they look.
It is cool looking. Sean's done quite a few videos. Sean would probably know better the market value of this because he's done quite a few about laminations.
They're all over the place, to be honest, and it's something that I am not incredibly comfortable pegging down a value because I've seen some pretty spectacular laminations sell for cheap, and I've seen some pretty bad ones sell for a lot. Like grade wise. So it's however much someone's willing to pay for it. I will say this: this one is a coin. This is very liquid. If you needed to sell it in the market. Yeah. And these are great pictures, by the way. I'd probably do a close up of the lamination, if and only if you're gonna list it.
And I will mention that he had found another one that he had sent in, but we had already made the slides for these, so.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't as dramatic, but it was nice.
As an error collector myself, most of what I buy is eye appeal. It's just whatever I see. If I think it's cool and I like the way it looks, that's usually how I value things. It all depends on what the person who sees it, if they go, oh my gosh, I have to have that. I mean, you're not going to make $1 million on it. It's not going to make you rich, but it's a few bucks probably.
Yeah, a few bucks. I mean, 5 years ago, these things were worthless. I couldn't sell these things to save my life, and then now all of a sudden they have a little bit of interest. And I think that has a lot to do with affordability. because coins have gotten pretty expensive the last few years. So there are folks that are looking for a low budget, kind of collecting area, and this is one of them.
And they can look really super cool.
They can, yeah.
When you get those big long ones all across, all the way across the coin, or some of those really heavy ones that peel the head apart on the nickels. Those are cool.
And you can get the clamshell laminations. Like half of it breaks off, peels off. Mm-hmm.
And what you don't want to do is help it along. You don't want to pull tab it, and see what's underneath. You don't ever want to do that because it's considered damage at that point.
Mm-hmm.
In spite of the fact that it'll probably still sell, even if you have both pieces. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone, I tell you.
Don't peek at it.
Anybody else getting video buffering? Kyle says he's getting a lot of video buffering, but the chat's going fine. Nobody else is saying anything. Yeah, ATOG, it's all copper. Well, it's not all copper, but mostly copper. It's copper alloy. So there's copper under there for sure. Okay.
Joey, I can't make any promises that I'm a catalyst for that.
You never know.
Yeah, it's got some nice eye appeal. I mean, it's a nice chocolate brown coin.
It looks like it struck as intended and then detached.
Detached, yeah.
Yeah.
This one's yours, Sean.
1974 quarter only weighs 4.92 grams from Diggin' Dave. Hey guys, I almost missed this error, but the coins sounded different in my hand, so I weighed it. I did a little research, and I don't think it is on dime stock. I believe it is a rolled thin error. Just wanted your opinions. Thanks.
I love that. Weighed it and everything. That's so awesome.
Well, he comes prepared, that Big Dave guy.
Which is good. So the strike looks weak.
Very weak, yep. Very weak. And the weight would be correct for a rolled thin. We looked it up, and a dime stock is typically 4.2.
4.2.
So it's definitely not dime stock.
Yeah.
Oh, like the 1970D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty awesome, though.
It is awesome. And that's, these are things that you can find. These are typically these are from like the trailing end of the metal strip. But yeah, you can see where the weakness is. So it wasn't fully struck up. I'll be right back. I gotta mute. Somebody, can you guys take the slides over?
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So great find again, Dave.
Great find. Yeah. The 1970D that we're all accustomed to knowing a little bit more about, which that one truly is struck on dime stock. This one's similar, but the strike isn't as weak as what you would find on the 70D. But look out for things like this. Believe it or not, they'll pop up when you least expect it, and I guess the first inclination is, oh yeah, this looks like it was struck through grease or something to that effect. And if you could take pictures of the coin on its edge, maybe comparing it to another quarter, that way we could easily see the thickness difference. Sometimes you can't really see it, but it does help on occasion.
Yeah, and struck through grease, you're typically going to see fully struck up rims, design rims. It's typically not affected by that, but
right.
These are, that takes a great eye to be able to catch something like this. So, congratulations.
Yeah, because I mean, it also could just look like it's normal wear, but
Does the ring off center? That's not. So this is just because of the lack of striking pressure because of the planchet was so thin that the rim didn't fully strike up in areas. Cool.
the U.S. makes Mint makes coins for other countries. Can foreign coin planchets be a cause? A cause that they would cut the strip thinner or that roll the strip thinner? Because we do know that there has been coins struck on foreign planchets, but that's not
No, that's not
typical.
Yeah.
But I think he's asking if maybe would they roll planchet stock thinner to punch out foreign coins and accidentally use it for quarters? I don't know.
So are you talking about like a foreign planchet that would be smaller,
Like a thinner,
like slightly small? The weight would be there's certain weights that they know are certain things, and so you would have to like compare the metal composition to the weight. I mean, there are off metal foreign planchet errors, if that's what you're asking. So yes, there are off metal foreign planchet struck on foreign planchet errors.
Yeah, when you get to this date, however, beyond like 1970, you don't see too many of those. I think some of the last coins that we know of that could possibly be struck on foreign planchets, I think early 60s, the U.S. Mint was still producing some of those for a few other countries. But 1970s, I don't know of any that I could think of.
Amanda.
are we still here? Because
What?
my chat connection just disconnected, which would be YouTube. I think it's having some problems because David was saying he's turning and stuff too.
All right. Can you guys see us and hear us? And hello?
Can you see us and hear us?
Dog says, I see you.
How bad is it?
Tog can see us. You can hear her. Still here. Yes,
Okay.
to both. Yes. Hello.
All right, cool.
Okay. See
Thank
ya.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Smoking Jefferson from Jason W. Found this in some change I got back from a store.
Smoking.
Smoking hot.
Smoking.
Hey, dog. That's got one of those double strike throughs.
Yeah, on the eye and the
Yeah, and that's a long
punched
one.
in the eye and then smoked a cigar.
That's a big cigar. Golly.
We are seeing a lot. I would say, like, what, 2020 to 2022? Tons of these strike throughs on all denominations. These like field restricted, like, I mean, I don't know what they're doing over there at the Mint, but keep doing it.
Maybe they're lubricating the machines more often because they think that'll make the dyes last longer or something.
They are just slamming out those coins and just not caring, I think. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, it could be. But that's a pretty nice one.
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to complain about it, but we are seeing the only bad thing is that they're becoming so common that they lose value because they're becoming so common.
Right. It has to be
cranking out coins, yeah.
It has to be more outstanding every time or something like that.
But with strike throughs like this, in my opinion, it's all about placement where this happens, and this is great placement for this.
No sound? Now they're saying no sound.
No sound. Hello. No sound. No sound. Anna says she hears. Oh man.
I think YouTube's having some issues.
Yeah, I think YouTube is having issues. Everything looks fine. I hear you. Other people can hear us. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to roll right along and just
Pretend like it didn't happen.
pretend like nothing's happening. 2019 Laser Eye Lincoln Shield Cent from Jeff W. I found this coin while hunting a few months ago and had NGC grade it. I also had another mint error, but they didn't slab or designate it for whatever reason. The coin grading companies seem to be tightening up on their standards lately. Anyway, here's one of the coins I was possibly going to list on eBay, Laser Eye Lincoln. Let me know what you think on this struck through error and keep up the great reports. I think he's talking about the money market reports. This is a cool one.
Yeah, that is cool.
This is a cool one.
Dang.
Yeah.
I've seen this before. As a matter of fact, it was on Facebook, and then there were other people not associated with the live coin Q&A. And as a matter of fact, I think it was posted on a completely different group. And they had mentioned that this was some sort of fancy lamination deal. I'm like, I don't think so. No.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a lamination. You would have exposed zinc.
Zinc, exactly.
Yeah, this does not have that.
No, this is definitely some kind of strike through. Now, what is it struck through? Is it struck through some kind of scrap or something? I don't know.
There's something tough.
But we do know that mint goop can get solid hard. When it mixes with the metal shavings and dust and mint employed builders, I don't know. But it can get solid.
And it's an oxide grease, so it's very hard and very thick to begin with, and even has metallic kind of stuff in it to begin with, you know. So
look at his hair behind the ear. I think those are just spots, Snoopy Doo. I think those are just spotting. You can see some in the other in the fields on the coin around. I think that's just some spotting. I see what you're talking about, though.
Oh, and that little spike, by the way, coming off the back of the earlobe, that's part of the design. So if you think that's anything funny or like, oh, you know, I've never seen that before, that's normal.
This is a crazy cool one, though. It really is cool. It literally does look like he's shooting lasers out of his eye.
Shoot, 2019 is a good year to search through.
Right?
If you're still able to find some of these rolls, there's a very nice DDO for the state, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You must be home.
Nice. 66 red.
66
awesome.
red? That's not bad. That's really good.
Obverse strike. Yeah, I'd be okay with obverse strike through on there.
Yeah. It's appropriate. It's accurate. And that's got great eye appeal.
Yeah, Scott, it's very cool with a K.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Was it going into the rim? It was a little bit, wasn't it?
It
looked kind of like it was.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Little bit,
right on the.
Yeah. It's right on the very edge.
That one is cool. I like that one.
That is cool.
But that's one of those that I want to find and not necessarily buy to own. You know,
Right.
That's a finder's coin right there, is what I call it.
Right.
Yeah. Nice. Adam.
I'll read this one. Potential
error nickel found in Unk rolls by Pine Creek Coins. Hello, I was hunting rolls of nickels and found this odd coin in one of the rolls. It looks copper like a penny, but some of the coin is still a regular nickel color. There are also dark spots on the reverse, and it's almost certainly not post-mint damage because I found it in Unk rolls of nickels. Ooh.
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 This one is
Wow.
a proper annealed planchet.
Yes, it is.
That means it set up when it went through the oven.
Yeah, that is, it was improperly annealed. So the copper migrates to the surface.
And it has to do with the way it's the heat and the
heat and the molecular structure.
molecular structure.
Mhm. The copper will migrate to the surface. So some people would look at it and say, oh, it's missing a clad layer. Well, no, because nickels are an alloy, right? So
Right.
it has a very similar appearance to a coin, to say a quarter or a dime that's missing a clad layer. But you will see that splotchy look, like you can see some of the nickel showing through. A lot of times, sometimes it will even migrate so much that it forms a crusty appearance on the top. Sometimes the copper will migrate up so much that it's almost like a crust.
Like you think you could just wipe it off over there or something. Yeah.
But you can't, but it looks like that. It has
Right.
a crusty look.
Right. And normally if you've lost a clad layer, it probably is not going to be both sides of the coin most of the time.
It can be, but it's also going to be very weakly struck if it's missing, even if it's, so if it's missing one clad layer, it will typically be weaker. The strike will be weaker. But if you're missing both clad layers, that's going to be very thin, and it's going to be a very weak strike.
That'd be
And,
cool.
and the weight's going to be different.
Right. Yep. Very good find.
It's a
Pine
great
Creek coins.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool, though.
That is cool. It's really cool.
From Tina H, 1975D, high mint mark Jefferson nickel. Hello, I have a 75 high mint Jefferson nickel with a rim cut. I was wondering if you could lead me in the right direction so I can sell the coin to a trustworthy coin collector or dealer. I cannot afford to have it graded. Any help would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time.
Well, you're in luck because you could sell this without grading it.
Yep.
This is one of those kind of like perfect cases where you could save yourself, $30-$60, however much it is. PCGS will be expensive, of course, for error attribution. But yeah, that's a no doubter. That's the fabled coin that even Q David Bowers had put $1,000 bounty on about 12 years ago. Remembered it like it was yesterday. But he was looking for one that was like in much nicer condition. I don't think he found it. Or he ended up not finding it. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, he tugged in front of his face there.
Yeah, this is the one that has a cut. There's one without a cut and one with one.
And we showed the other one last week.
Yeah. And we also talked about even if you sent this in for grading, you probably wouldn't get that designation.
NGC will.
NGC will.
NGC will. Yeah, okay.
Probably Annex will also.
Yeah, probably.
Probably Annex.
It makes me wonder if they caught this early, and that's why there's not so many of them, in my opinion. I mean,
well,
with the cud,
there's early die stage and later die stage. So because the one doesn't have a cut and the other one does. So at some point, that die broke.
So it makes me wonder if it was caught early, though, because I don't see too many of these at all.
To have a cud like that, if it was if there weren't very many coins minted, struck, it would have had to have been some kind of catastrophic event that caused that die to break.
Yeah.
Because typically it's like the die wears, and unless it gets dropped or something like that.
The progressive state that has the cud is much more noticeable. Those are the ones that are generally pulled out of circulation the quickest. But yeah, I would agree. I don't think as many of these were made back in the heyday.
Right.
Man, this coin is almost 50 years old.
And it's younger than some of us on the panel. Move on. Just kidding.
Yeah, Paul is like, whatever. Can we just go?
But no, it's in 75 though. I mean, there could have been a lot that were just destroyed. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just through good old attrition, you know. These things, nobody paid any attention to them.
When did he put out the bounty on this? 2015 or 2013?
No, it was earlier than that. It was like 2010.
Was it 2010?
Yeah.
So nobody was really looking for it. And nickels, you know, there's not a lot of love there.
And even then, you're still looking at 35 years, you know.
And you're probably talking, and this is just a guesstimate, probably 10% of all of the high misplaced mid-mark coins of this date have actually that cut. I'm sure a lot more of them are without it. So just through regular circulation over the years, I could tell you this right now, 75 is the most unspectacular coin. It was never hoarded in high condition. You never found this variety in mid sets. Forget about that. This is a black swan type of event coin here. You know, it's much like the 83 Washington quarters. Like, yeah, we can't find them in mid state. Well, no kidding. There was no mid set and nobody saved them. It was just another blah year in coinage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so finding one in mid state, and I think
weren't some of the 76 coins minted in 75 too? So there was all that rage. People were all
I mean, the only 75 coin they didn't produce was what, the quarter and the half dollar, and the Ike. Adam, the Weinberg example that sold on Heritage when was that, last summer or whenever? Was that one mid state? Do you recall?
Yes.
Like a 60.
Oh wait, no, no.
Or was it
wasn't
XF?
No.
Was XF, wasn't it? XF 45 or something like that?
Okay, all right. And that one ended up selling for over $1,000. So.
Yeah, XF 40.
XF 40, yeah.
You're thinking definitely they pull it out because they saw the cud, not because they saw the high mint mark necessarily.
And
But you only imagine if you found one mint state. I can only imagine what that would go for.
And that example did not have a cud.
Right.
It sold in 2019. Yeah.
I can imagine if an example came out and it grades out like 64, 65, and it doesn't even need to have full steps, that's probably a 5-figure coin. I'm just kind of throwing that out there for perspective. It's going to be a rarity. I'm sure the pops on it will be extremely razor thin, you know, like pop 1, pop 2, you know, by the time we're all set and done. Because again, nobody's saved the state. It was a footnote in the numismatic history books, I guess.
There'd be a bidding.
Everybody had Saturday Night Fever. Come on. Well, I don't know. When did Saturday Night Fever come out? Around there, right? Disco?
Yeah, exactly.
John Travolta?
Yeah, everybody had Saturday Night Fever.
And we don't know of these ever being found in a mint set, right?
No, these were never found in mint sets.
Not that I'm not going to look when I have one, but you know, I mean,
Well,
maybe there's a first, you know.
yeah, you'll look through those mint sets for other things. You're not going to be looking for the high mint mark 75.
True.
Hey, Sean.
Hey,
They've
Adam.
got NGC has a MS63.
Nice.
Goodness gracious.
Or, yeah, so I
Pop
don't know.
one, I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't know who has that one. I'm sure.
Probably Weinberg.
Probably.
Well, probably
there's some
not
AU
because he's a PCGS homer.
That's right. And he sold all his collection, didn't he?
Yeah, he's getting out of it.
Yeah.
Is it my turn again?
I don't remember. I think it's Shannon. I don't know.
Is it me? No, I did.
No.
It's John's then.
Okay.
Yes, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's your
2022 penny cent combo from Efren E. I have been collecting coins for a year, and I came across this penny. The crack goes deep too. Where can I find how much I can get for it? Thank you. I watch all your videos.
This one's very interesting. I gave kind of what I thought it was, but I wanted to hear you guys' input.
That's interesting.
But wait, there's more.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Doesn't it look like it has a little bit of a partial color there too, Sean, or some kind of color issue going on?
Yeah, or it's a defective planchet to where it looks like it's split on the edge, kind of like a clamshell would kind of start.
That's all I
said. It goes all the way across, though. It goes all the way
across. I said it's a defective
Yeah.
planchet. I don't know if it's cracked or if it split during the strike because of some color issue. You know, pressure. Because that split goes all the way across. And you can see it all the way on the reverse, too.
Wow.
But the coin's not warped or anything like that.
I would just hate to be the person that has this and then accidentally cracks it in half.
Right.
Hello,
Zinc rot.
Yeah, zinc rot it'll zinc rot from the
right. You'll see it start bubbling up over that rim.
Well, this coin needs to be protected for sure.
Yeah. Get just some of those silicone packs and put them with it so it won't,
Yeah, because any moisture at all it's toast. It's probably, unfortunately, hate to be the bearer of bad news, probably no matter how good you protect it, it's probably still going to end up being toast.
Eventually, yeah.
So in other words, get rid of it now before it does that.
Exactly. It's the hot potato coin.
Yes.
There's a guy in chat that might be interested in it. Just saying.
But I personally would not get this graded. The biggest reason is because anybody buying this coin is not going to be able to see that crack on the side unless and they're not always the best at putting them in the holders so that you can see the defect. Sometimes they'll put the prong right over the defect.
And that's exactly usually where the prong goes in that position. Usually. Well, NGC is usually,
I've seen them.
2
I've seen
o'clock
all
and
of them. Like, why would you put it there?
Yeah, that's kind of like one of the downsides of using a grading company to encapsulate something like this is that you don't have a really good clear view of the edge. I remember, I still have it, my doubled edge lettering John Adams presidential dollar. I'm like, it's attributed on the label, but part of the fun is actually looking at it, and you just can't see it, as well as you want to. And for errors of this type, you would want to see it.
Right.
But you can buy these. And this actually, you can buy them that doesn't have that ring that'll actually show. And that's what I would put it at. If it was my coin, I wouldn't get it created. That's what I would have done.
Oh, Matthew, that's a tough one, man. This might be a one-off. I mean, how many defective
Yeah.
planchet Zinkins do you come across? You know, it's
I think
not a lot.
I think this probably happened in the striking chamber. Maybe not. I mean, maybe that break was all the way across. It could have been. But I would think if that was the case, that area on the I would think that area on the obverse is like you wouldn't see that.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't
And
know. Depending on how deep the crack is, I guess. But
how close to the strike actually breaking that planchet in half and destroying it itself was
Yeah.
that, you know.
too bad it didn't fold over. Too bad it didn't flip up on the vertical and get. But it's very cool. You don't see these very often, so.
No,
I think it's very cool.
yeah, you don't see it at all. This is kind of unique. Again, it's the composition. If this was, say, a 1979, I wouldn't think anything of it. It's like, oh yeah, look, it's it's got a crack that forms into the edge of the coin like a clamshell, and we just call it a day. But I mean, what's really holding this coin together, other than some of the zinc core, kind of like holding it together a little bit, maybe a little bit of that copper plating,
right?
Yeah, I don't know, Lola.
So, handle
Very
it.
cool. Amanda's like, God, another long one? Come on.
Are you kidding me?
It's gonna start.
I mean, why do I have to read it? It's for John.
We got to get you to talk somehow.
Right. I mean, I could read it if you want me to. I'll read it because it says, "Hey, Sean."
Hey, Sean.
Wait a minute. It says quick question. This is not a quick question. Jeff H.
Well, it doesn't say continued on next page, so
yeah. Quick, long question. I'm a big fan. Your YouTube videos got me started roll hunting about 2 years ago, and I've been obsessed ever since. I take full responsibility for that. Sorry. I do a lot of eBay business with minor errors and varieties. You have featured several of my sales on MMR, which always makes my day. You mean PCMR. I am curious what to do with this 2019 retain cut I found this week. Have you ever seen this? I don't know, man. I can't find anything close to it online. Do you think it is worth getting slabbed if selling for profit is my main goal? Thank you for your thoughts, and thanks again for what you do.
Have you seen this, Matthew?
Oh my goodness.
It seems like I have seen this on, maybe not, I could be wrong, but it seems like I've seen this on Matthew's Facebook. In Matthew's Facebook.
Quite possible.
Yeah, there's a little displacement there. I'm not lying.
On the D.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Matthew, calling Matthew. He's seen a few of them. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I know. I'm pretty sure you've had one posted in your group, Matthew. I'm pretty sure I've seen it there. So it seems like I remember seeing that displacement on the D, and you guys having a discussion about that. I would love to see that whole chunk break off. That would be amazing.
Right. So is this something to grade? I mean,
I wouldn't.
I don't think it's necessary.
Sells it, right?
I mean, we've come to the determination that he takes really good close-up photos.
Oh yeah.
So that's half the battle right there. So, my personal recommendation is if you want to sell it, throw it on eBay for 7 days, 99-cent start auction, pay the $1 to promote it, and let her rip. And use this photo as the main photo for your listing.
Right.
Because you want this front and center. And that's what I would say I would do. And you will get at least $1 for it.
At least.
At least
I'll
$1.
pay you $2
I
right now.
promise what you're going to get, but
I'll give you $2 right now.
I have this feeling deep down inside my gut, and it's not me just being hungry right now because I haven't eaten all day. But
Matthew said, "I'm there."
yeah. Well, you already have a few prospects, man. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you do list it, send us your eBay link to this listing, and we will spread the word around for you.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll help promote it for you, and I'm sure Matthew will not promote it on his page.
He's got too many people.
Because he'll want it all to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Well, that's kind of what I meant by spreading the word around.
Yeah,
To
and I was
Matthew.
going to say maybe Matthew can put it onto his website also. I'm like, no, he's not going to do that. Why would
No.
he?
Not when he wants to buy it himself. Somebody, this will sell for sure. Hey, Mike P. Panucci.
Mike P. Panucci in the house.
I mean, the gauge of a really good coin is the firsthand reaction of what the professional collectors think of it. You heard mine and Adam's firsthand impression, and that's all you need to know.
You only need to know his and Adam's. Me and Amanda and Shannon, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, they're desensitized because they've been collecting for a long time. It's true, right?
Yeah, it's true. No, you have seen me wet my pants when I've seen special coins. Come on now. Well, I don't know.
I
if you've
prefer
seen
not
me
to
wet-
see that, but thank you.
I don't know. Anyway, you know what I mean.
Moving on.
Moving on. I guess it's my turn from Diggin' Dave. Hey guys, I am pretty excited about this find. This is the only one I found roll hunting. It appears to be a 1980 FS101. Not sure the value in this condition. It's not terrible, but could be better condition. Couldn't find many on eBay. You won't find many on eBay. Just want your opinion on rarity and value for this studio. I was telling Amanda earlier, I love this double die.
This is one of my favorites too.
This one is a very scarce one.
It is. That's why you're not going to see a lot on eBay. Not a bad looking coin.
Let alone in mid-state condition.
Fatty, fatty, fatty. But wait, there's more. Hello. I love this. I think this is
the splits in the 8 by itself is priceless, and then you have the little cat's eye 0, and you have the double-tailed 9, and the list goes on and on.
I think this is a perfect example to show people when we say extra thickness. I think this is like a classic example of what we're talking about. Oh, you did, Matthew? Wow. And maybe it was the same coin, Matthew. Dave, did you post this on Facebook? He probably did. He did.
It's quite possible.
It's quite possible. It's the same one.
Look at Dave. He's cheesing with his little emoji.
I know. He's like, look what I found. Dave finds all the good stuff. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I commented on it. It was him, Matthew.
Find you a nice red one. They're worth quite a bit.
This is a great example. I mean, Liberty is huge. You can see
Look
the
at the
split.
T.
Look at the
fat
L, the I,
T.
the B. Look at the splits in the bottom.
So fat.
The notching. I mean, it's
H-A-T, fat.
yeah.
Pafat.
Fat.
Fatty.
Yeah. Very sweet.
Very sweet.
Chunk.
It's thick.
Is this a coin to grade?
Nope.
I would not grade that one.
Mm-mm. You didn't have to.
No.
You would not have to, and that coin you would have no problem selling because everybody wants an example of that.
If it was a bright red BU, then yes, I would, but not in that condition. I wouldn't.
Everybody wants an example of that. And why they are not, they don't have more value than they do, I will never know.
Usually it's interest factor. That's the reason.
Yeah.
And I don't understand that either. When it's not a common one to find, and it's huge. I mean, that is a big doubled die. I don't know why it doesn't have an interest factor.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. 1965 Washington Quarter. DDO FS 101. Oh, that's a biggie. From Scott C. Well, I believe I have found my third DDO FS 101. This one is not in as good shape as my other two, questioning whether I should send it in for grading in this condition. There is a pretty decent scratch across the reverse. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.
And this is where I put in my once per live stream, I hate you.
I know, right?
Yeah. 3 of them. Yeah, that's very rare to find 3 of these. Yeah.
There we go.
That's a lottery find. These are hard. This variety is not easy to find.
Typically, you can see it really, really good in the E. You can't on this example, but you can see that notch in the bottom of the R there. But this you can see for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bottom left of the T, the Y.
Mm-hmm.
The splitsies. You see those splits?
It's pretty amazing, huh?
And Dodgers found 2. He finds all the good stuff too.
I haven't looked at the value of this one in a while. Let's see here.
Commentary on the laser eye Lincoln. That's a really, really cool one. Yeah,
Well, in low condition, this one is still worth a very nice penny. Well, quarter.
Not cheap.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think condition on this one? I didn't see it very well. Definitely circulated.
VF 25, somewhere around there.
About $200 on that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The thing is, when you grade coins, you gotta understand you got the cost involved in the grading. If you're just planning on selling it, you could sell it just like this, like it is. Mm-hmm. You want to keep it, you want to keep it in your collection. That's one thing, but varieties like this sell themselves.
Yes.
And this is not an easy variety to find. You're going to have a lot of people that want this coin. Now, if you just wanted to, make a quick sale, I would just list it like it is. So.
Hey, keep in mind, no mint sets for this year, so no high-end specimens. A lot of them circulated. People were really negative and down about the changeover to the copper nickel clad compo, among a few things. So the higher the grade, the better. And it's extremely desirable in higher grades.
And a lot of air and variety collectors don't want their coins slabbed. They like to be able to take them out and look at them with their loop. I can tell you Ken Potter does not grade his coins. A lot of air and variety collectors don't. They like to be able to take them out and loop them and study them. And so, yeah, this is a great variety. Can I pause for just 1 second? Because I wanted to say something real quick that I meant to say in the beginning.
Sure.
So I just wanted real quick to, on behalf of the entire live coin Q&A, to give our greatest condolences to Robert Lawson and Flordalina Lawson on the loss of their daughter. It's
very sad.
I cannot imagine, as a mother myself, losing your child. So if you guys can just keep them in your prayers. I know they're going through something else too today. So keep them in your thoughts and your prayers. They're a huge part of the coin community. And if you're a parent, there can't be any greater loss. And I also wanted to say that we lost another member of the coin community this last week, Douglas Reese, D. Reese. He was a great man, God-fearing man, such a sweetheart and a kind soul and funny. So also keep his family in your thoughts and prayers. So anyway, I meant to talk about that in the beginning. It just crossed my mind, and I wanted to make sure that we got that in. So you guys, please keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and get over and support them when they come back on, because they're going to need. I know their first live stream is going to be really difficult for Robert and Flordelino. So get over there and give them your support, and let them know that you're thinking about them. So
yeah, I think he said a few weeks just to get beyond stuff. So
yeah, I can't. I don't know if I would ever be able to come back on, but he's been through a lot in his life. He's a strong man. So, but yeah. So just please get over and give him your support. Maybe go make a comment on his video. He did a video a couple of days ago when he first found out. So maybe go make a comment and let him know that you're thinking about him and keeping them in your prayers. Okay.
Me?
You.
1930S 5-cent FS 101 from Ant. Here are some images of a 1930S 5-cent FS 101. I think it is XF45, maybe an AU50 or 53.
Okay, thanks. Oh, I love this one too.
Let me look at that Liberty. I want to see it.
Oh, look there's Bronx. Bronx the Bison.
Bronx the Bison.
That's what I want to see.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Right?
That's the money
nice.
shot. Right.
Sorry,
there.
was that too loud?
No, you can be as loud as you want. That was appropriate.
Whoop, whoop.
That is a beaut.
Nice, thick, and stretched out.
Man, no
Liberty isn't completely melding into the rim, which is a huge bonus. You could actually see the thickness on the tops of all the letters. The inner curls of the B, you could see it really well.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually can see it on the date. This picture is a little bit blurry. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Can I have it?
Right.
I'll take two.
This one's for you, Sean.
The extra waterline. Yay! We have our first Canadian coin of the year.
Who brought up in chat last week?
Yeah. This is from William F. Here is the coin I found in my coffee change. Is this a cameo coin?
Wow.
Yeah, I would say it is. All right, so the extra water line, if you see the initials KG right there, it's that extra line that's right underneath that. On the regular coins, they will not have that. And you can tell it's a little bit different, where it connects to the actual island right there. It's different from all the other water lines. But this one has been around for a while. Collectors of Canadian coinage, varieties specifically, they've known about this for decades. So this is a really nice one here.
Papa Giorgio.
So is it like an extra die gouge or
crack, right?
It kind of looks like it, huh?
something maybe?
Yeah. And it looks like it belongs there as just another water line. It's that, innocent looking.
Yeah, I mean it's completely concealed right there if you're not looking for it.
But you can see texturally it's different.
Yeah, texture wise, it looks like more of a thorn coming off of a plant than it does an actual water line.
Yeah.
It It makes me kind of think of the Wisconsin quarter, like maybe it was a design.
Yeah, it
thing.
could be. Yeah, that's a good call out on that comparison.
And so is this on a proof coin? Just the proofs?
They don't have proofs, right? They're still
Well, it's not called
Specimen?
proofs. They have something called specimen strikes, which is kind of like a proof coin.
Yeah.
I think it's more similar and akin to an SMS coin than it is actual proof. But this coin you could not find in the specimen set. These were only found in the business strike circulation strikes. But the circulation strikes you could find that are proof like this one. Yeah, this one's in really nice shape, by the way.
It's great, yeah. Because especially that cameo on the obverse, it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I mean, this is just a cool coin anyway.
it is. It's a very cool coin. The extra waterline isn't as rare as you think, but because of the condition of the coin, I think that adds more to it.
It's like a twig in the water, and the beaver's like, "Give me that twig."
Yeah, like where'd you go? You weren't supposed to leave.
Very cool.
Oh, there you go, Shannon. Nice, quick, and short.
Is this one? Wait, is this mine?
No, I think it's Amanda's.
Amanda.
Isn't
Oh,
it?
it's Amanda.
We got a short one.
$2017 bill from Alex. Hello,
Okay.
I found this $2017 bill.
So, yeah, there wasn't really a question on it, but I guess the question is what's going on with it?
We had one like this before. I remember Sean talking about it not being genuine.
Well,
we had one like this before.
we've kind of gone back and forth, and I don't know if
Sean?
we really had a good permanent solution to it or not.
Sean, not a good time to go to the bathroom. Well, we'll just wait till Sean gets back. Does anybody have any questions?
Well, one thing that we talked about, because both the obverse and the reverse look really worn out, except for that third print strike, right? So it kind of looks like someone did it on purpose and just did something, to get the ink looking like that everywhere except for in those certain spots. So maybe it was like,
like
something
taped it
done on
off or
purpose.
something?
Yeah. But then on the other hand, there are bills that look like this, that the second print, which is all that black background and the portrait and everything, is insufficiently inked. And then the third print, being the seals and the serial numbers and stuff, is struck on top of that. So
Sean?
I don't know. And then the reverse looks like maybe it's just really worn, or I don't know what.
Yeah, this will trip up a lot. Yeah, I wanted to wait and just hear your explanation, so that way I could just point and laugh without you knowing.
It's all right, Sean. I love you too.
No, we talked about this, and the big red flag with this particular note has to be the condition of the paper.
Yeah,
because you could just as easily do some sort of shenanigans. You could wash the bill in chemical cleaner and actually do a number on the inks on both sides. And you could just as easily manipulate the overprint to give it that bold look. It's been done for years. And I mean, you see how bright and robust the overprint is on here. It just looks so unnatural. But that paper, look how wrinkly it is.
48 State Prospecting said sandpapered.
It's possible. There's a myriad of different ways that you can manipulate this into a insufficient inked error.
I would just like to know how you get the outline of all that to look so bright without messing that up. That's just where I'm torn.
It could be retraced.
I mean, they did a really good job if that's the case.
They would
Yep.
only have to do around it.
Yeah.
True, because most of it is not. The worst part would be that green seal where it covers
Mhm.
the one. But
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like a lot of work to make it look, I mean, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work to fake it, So stupid.
It does have that kind of like wettened and then dried look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wettened.
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 Well,
it got wettened.
you might have a little bit tougher time trying to figure out what the heck's going on if the paper was crisp, uncirculated, like it came out of a bank strap.
Right.
You would all have more kind of questions about, what in the world happened here? How did this happen? But the paper is a dead giveaway on this. That is
Can I look at the
unnatural
serial number
circulation wear.
What's the serial number on that?
5729613. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not really a low serial.
8675309.
There's going to be a lot of people that'll say, "Oh, that's a low serial number." I'm like, no, 5 leading zeros is a low serial number.
Almost. Take the 3 out. You had it.
Take it
Yeah.
out.
Take it out. Cool.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
I like this one too. Shield Scent DDO. All these coins are amazing tonight. I'm so happy with it. From Stray. Hi guys. First I'm trying my hand at correctly attributing the Shield Scent DDOs I found. I believe this one to be the 2015 WDDO 006. Based on the latest video by Sean. Oh no, his would just be DDO. Yeah, it's 006, right? Isn't that Wexler's? Anyway.
Yeah, that's Wexler's, and that's the biggest one for the date.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's the, what does he call them? Best of variety?
Yeah.
Based on the latest video by Sean, only the 2014 has an FS number. Oh, hopefully not for very long. Are these something we should sell now, hold on to them in hopes that they will get an FS designation at a later date? I found several from 2011 to 2020. I answered this and I said, yes, this is something you should hold on because this should be, if I was writing the Cherry Picker's Guide, this one would be in the Cherry Picker's Guide, but it'll have to be in the 7th edition, volume 1, and I won't live to see that one. And who knows who will be writing it by then. Amazing variety.
NGC does recognize this variety. It's a VP01, so it's their Variety Plus listed coin. So you could always, if you wanted to get graded, send it to NGC, and at least you can get your, variety put on it, and then you can keep it. And then if they ever upgrade it to a FS listed variety, you can always do that.
It's funny you bring that up because this is the one variety, the other variety in the Shield series, that is just prime for an FS listing. I mean, the 2014 FS 101 needs a friend badly, and I think this one's the one.
Yeah.
I wonder how much Variety Plus listings influence what they end up putting in the Cherry Picker's Guide.
I think it does a lot. That's why I've started collecting a lot of Variety Plus coins, because I know that there's a good chance that those could be listed someday as an FS listed variety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really amazing.
I love this one though. It's really strong.
Single squeeze. Give me a break.
Strayman must not have got the email back. He said, "Didn't see this coming." Nice.
Look at the T. It's crazy.
It's very nice. Who says you can't find stuff on Shield Sense?
Yeah, I agree, Shannon. I was just reading your post, by the way. Jay Tizzo had a few contradicting things.
Actually, look what I have. I have one of those.
I have one too. Although it's not in that nice a shape, it's still a
Mine's
keeper.
probably a 66.
Is this a class 4?
I don't know. Good question. It's on Kaneka has it. It's DDO number 1.
Matthew, what class was this? So many like this. I know they are amazing. This is a class 4, I think. Well, look it up, Paula. Okay, Brady Vista.
This one is a class
15? Class 4
8?
and class 8.
Class 8 and class 4, yeah.
Yeah, class 4 and class 8. Nice. Cool. That's amazing. I love those. And I am not, if anything can get anybody to like Shield Sense, it's things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into like the little extra shield, middle line on the shield, and like those.
Those class 9s?
What'd you say?
Those class 9s?
Yeah, the little class 9s with the little extra little teeny line on the shield that you have to like need the little fly poop.
Fly poop. 2022 Anna May Wong from Fritz. Recently, I noticed what I believe may be a new era variety on the Anna May Wong. After I got 2 1/4 one day, they both had this spike-looking thing sticking out of Washington's eye. Then the reverse, I noticed it was off-struck, and a bunch of other things, including on the AMW text. So, wanted to get your opinion on what you think of these and how you suggest I proceed from here. I was going to sell them. I appreciate your help. Love your show.
So excited about this one. I've not seen this
Yeah.
yet. Have you seen this yet, Sean?
I think I might have seen one of them, or
You
maybe
have?
not. I don't know.
This is the first one of these die clash on these that I've seen. Most I've seen on these is the little die chip at the pinky finger. This is an amazing clash.
Yeah, that spike on his head. That's awesome.
Right there.
That is so cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that.
And then that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
So much
And
for
that-
tightening up those quality control.
So look at your anime Wong, your Phillies. Look at your anime Wongs. Right?
Very nice. Yes, very nice.
Very nice.
I've been waiting to see something like this come out. I've been hoping for a big die clash on these.
Something's wrong with the Wong.
Wrong with the Wong.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
God. Oh, is this one mine? Wait.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes.
2021 Silver Eagle Die Clash. This coin was recently posted by Tyrone K on Joe Cronin's Facebook group, Mint Errors Explained. Tyrone was amazing enough to give us permission to feature it. Original post context, sweet die clash on a 2021 American Silver Eagle. I've seen many of these dated 2016, but this 2021 was a first for me.
Tyrone can't
Thank
post
you.
some amazing things on Joe Cronin's. I love that group. If you guys are not members of Joe Cronin's their group, I'm going to get you the exact. In fact, I'm going to post their name in a second. If you are not members in there, you should be. Joe Cronin's Mint Errors Explained, and I'm going to get the link.
And have you mentioned that we're going to be giving away some of his new books in the near future?
Yes, we actually purchased 2 books. 2 of his 3rd edition Mint Errors to Die For books. We purchased 2 of them to give away on the channel. They'll be signed, and as soon as we get them, I think in February is when it's going to start shipping those out. We'll be giving those away. But there's his Facebook group. If you're not members of that Facebook group, you should be, because they post some amazing coins in there. So, and if you have questions on error coins, but make sure that they're pretty picky on what they post in the group. But just go in there and watch their posts. You'll learn a lot just by watching things posted in there. 2021 Eagle. Hello. That's crazy. Amanda saw this in his group and asked if we could share this on here. So thank you, Joe, and thank you, Tyrone, for letting us share this.
Wow.
Keep an eye out on your 2021 Silver Eagles.
Yeah, when you said it's a stacked show tonight, I had no idea that this was going to be on there.
Yes.
Sweet.
Amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, but all I like to do is stack these. I don't want to collect them by variety.
It's crazy. That's just great. And that's it.
That is beautiful. Good
What a
way
to
to
end the show.
Yeah. Strong coin. Strong coin.
Great coins tonight. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys have any questions, we're going to spend probably about 10 minutes and we'll answer your questions and stuff. So, but don't ask us questions about specific coins that we will need to see pictures of. That's where you use the link up in the blue highlighted to send us pictures and questions. Yeah, type 1, Justin. Yep. Last year, the type 1.
Hey, Kane Friday.
Hey, Kane.
Good to see you.
Woman. Thank you to everybody who's in here that shared coins with us and everybody who's not in here that shared coins with us tonight. I hope we were able to help you, and we really appreciate you guys sending us your, and we still have a ton. I think we still have 75 emails in the inbox, and we're going to get more. So thank you for all your patience too with us.
Let's also say this, that there's like 75, but like most of those are from like the last 5-6 days.
Yeah.
There's a lot just coming in, a lot of good stuff.
I was working on the email all day yesterday, and I would get it down. I would go away for like half an hour. I'd come back and there'd be 20 more. So and we're not complaining because we love it. That is what this show is for. Those emails help us put this show on, and that's what we do. So we love doing it, but we really appreciate your guys' patience, because sometimes it's taken us a little bit extra time to get to your emails. Sean especially.
Ida would like to say something, and yes, you certainly can say something, Ida.
Ida, what does Ida want to say? Ida, don't be telling my secrets now.
Oh,
you want to come up here? Ida, do you want to come up here and say something? I'll send you the link. You can come up here and say something.
So,
Ida, do you want to come up and talk a little bit about your St. Jude's auction?
So Intrepid Dreams, was that your Clash Quarter you're talking about? Because you're saying in the email you were asking on suggestions on how to sell them.
Oh.
Hey, you know what would be cool? Someone had posted, I don't know if it's Intrepid Dreams, but someone had posted that they just started an eBay account and they wanted our feedback. That could be something else that we could do.
Sure.
Do a screen share of his store on a future live event, maybe next week, and just kind of give pointers. I love doing that.
Remind me, Sean, and is he going to send us the link in our email?
It's possible. I don't know if it's him or someone else. I saw it probably half an hour ago.
Okay. Yes,
just,
Nove. I think you were our first coin we showed tonight.
very close.
Wow.
So Ida was saying, even on the things that are very obvious, do you think it would be better to like highlight the areas for people that are newbies? You know, put some
Sure.
slap some arrows on it or something, maybe.
Amanda does that usually. She probably didn't on this one because I think sometimes we look at things and they look like they would be so obvious, but I understand what she's saying. So Ida, there's my daughter, Bethany. Hi, Bethany, honey. I'm going to call you when I get done. She's been having some little bit of problems. But anyway, see right there on the left side there, you can see the little squiggly lines, and then in between the rays, all those little squiggly lines. Those are all die clashing.
And then
wow.
right above the top left of the motto,
Mhm.
a lot more right there as well. That's a nice
Yeah.
one.
Those are all clashes from the eagle on the reverse.
Yeah, Nove. We actually talked about your coin this evening. I know you had asked about it.
That's what I'm doing, Ida. So, but I understand what you're saying, Ida. Like highlighting the areas and stuff, so that because sometimes it is kind of hard to see and understand for newbies. Amanda usually does like put little arrows and stuff, but maybe even when we think they're obvious areas, point it out. So. Ida's making my daughter Bethany is pregnant. She's due end of February, and Ida is making her baby blanket.
So Intrepid James, I would suggest no, that you don't get that kind of thing graded, because it's not going to have that much value. And just selling them on eBay, they do sell themselves. If you get you get good enough pictures, like you've got, those pictures were great. So, just make sure and show something off, on your first, your slide picture that people are going to be looking at. That's what I would do.
I've said this and I'll say it again. 99.9% of the errors and varieties out there do not need to be graded. They don't.
Right.
I mean, if you look at how much a coin might possibly get on the secondary market, and I'm just going to throw out a number, $50. If you use PCGS's error attribution service, because you want the error to be on that slab label, they charge you like $60, $65 to do that.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fees to ship it out to them and all sorts of other things. And then you got to pay for the insurance and shipping when it comes back to you. So when you take everything into consideration, it's still a $50, $60 coin. It really does not enhance it that much. If
So
any.
even if you had a coin that, say, getting a good grade on it might take the value up $50 or $60, it's still not worth it, because
No.
just sell it as it is and don't spend that money. You've still made the same amount of profit.
And then you have to wait 30, 45 days for the coin to get back.
Right.
That's being conservative, because the turnaround times used to be 90 to 120 days as recently as a month or two ago. So yeah, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. They have very specific applications where grading is important. In this case, it's not really.
If you guys are looking, oh, sorry, go ahead, Sean.
No. I was reading Anne's Art's question about selling coins and where.
That's what I was going to say. Christopher Rhodes, who's a member of our panel, he's just been really busy. He has a girl. He's been really, really busy, so he
Yeah.
hasn't been able to be on panel. He has a Facebook group called Coin. What is his selling group? Coin roll hunting and currency collecting sales. Let me go grab that. Now, mind you, and it's a great group to sell in, but they do vet their sellers and their buyers very carefully. So only post things in there for like fair market, fair prices, or if you want to do like starting bid at $1 or whatever, and make sure if you're selling an error of variety, it is what you say it is.
It's coin and currency sales and trades.
Okay, coin. Yeah. So can you grab that, or can somebody grab that? Oh, I got it. And they will have some questions for you to answer. But he
make sure you answer him as well.
Yeah.
Let's skip that part.
He is looking to grow that group. So if you guys want another place, a safe place to sell your coins, that's a good alternative for you. And it's a great starting spot, a great starting place. You want to start small and build a reputation. Just make sure that you're on the up and up, and that you are your coins are accurately described.
And make sure you're attributing your coins correctly. There's nothing worse than posting a coin on a group like that, saying it's this, and then you have all these folks saying, "Well, what are you talking about? It's not that at all." And then you want to make it as easy as possible on yourself, and not feel like that you have to get, upset, or it makes you want to quit the hobby because of something like that.
And we're here to help you with that too. If you need help attributing a coin, or question, want to ask us whether the coin is what you think it is, we're here to help you with that. We can save you a lot of aggravation by helping you before you.
Snoopy Doo, just right off the top of my brain, if you don't do Facebook, there's coin sales on Instagram. There are people that are doing TikTok live sales events as well. There's forum chat pages like Coin Talk, Coin Community, these websites like that. Again, make sure you're attributing your coins correctly before you list them. That's important. You could post them on a local classified. There's a number of them other than Craigslist that you could go to do that sort of thing. Outside of that, a coin shop. If you have something that's valuable and it is, reach out to a coin shop or go online. If you know someone that collects errors and they specialize in that, go to their website, send an email. Yeah. These days it's all about networking. It used to be just coin shop. It's a much broader and deeper horizon when it comes to the landscape and the ecosystem of sales.
Yeah.
BST is what they call it, buy, sell, trade. You just utilize everything that you can, and that's easiest for you. Some people kind of downplay a local coin shop because it's like they're old school. But if you think about it, you sell a coin to them, you don't have to worry about the coin coming back to you. Like on eBay, sometimes you got to worry about, they don't like the coin. I'm gonna do a return. Get the coin sent back, and you're like, I already spent the money. Now they're going to take it out of my account. It's like less money that I have. Selling it through a coin shop, it's one and done. You don't have to worry about it. Sure, you get like 60% off of gray sheet, or whatever that is. But it's out of your hair. You don't have to worry about a return. You have to look at the positives with the negatives and combine those two together for the outcome that you're looking for.
Jimmy H., if you're on Facebook and you are in a coin group and they are rude, you need to leave that group. I'm going to discourage you guys right now from joining too many Facebook coin groups and cross-posting your coin in too many groups. You are going to get 99% of the answers that you're going to get in those groups is going to be wrong. and I'm just going to say it, you really only need to belong to one Facebook coin group, and that's ours. And I'm going to put it out there. I know there are some good Facebook groups, but you're here, and we are very proud of the group that we've created on there. We have some great professionals on there that help us out too. We like to think that we are very, very close to 100% accurate on our answers. Nobody can always be 100% of the time. But if we ever have a question about your coin and aren't positive, we ask the professionals like Mike Diamond, Joe Cronin, Ken Potter. We have them to be able to pick their brains. We have great professionals who are a part of our group that will help too. So.
And by the way, we are the only YouTube channel in existence that has direct permission to use the information on Wexler's website, on Dr. Weil's websites, on Mike Diamond's site, which is normally cuts on coins and all of this. No other YouTube channel has permission because of copyright to be able to use that, because the owners of those websites will certainly reach out to these folks if they're using images or using the website and things like that. So folks on this panel worked very hard to get that for you guys, and then we put it all in one nice tidy package, one-stop shop for information that you need. And that's why we're here. Even me as a standalone YouTube channel, even I don't go out and use those professionals' websites. I don't streamcast it or screencast it. I don't do any of that stuff. Only here through the live coin Q&A do we have the permission, we have the documentation from the owners of the websites to use their professional information to get your answers. So, wanted to let you guys know that. Sometimes it doesn't come up in the course of the conversation of why we exist, but that's important, and that's something that we take as a pretty big win for the channel.
And the fact that those people like to help us when we do have questions that need some other eyes.
Plus, they like homemade baked cookies. So,
and they have taken several of our viewers' coins and actually looked at them in hand, written up. Several of our viewers have had their coins written up in Coin World, and so it's pretty exciting for us.
It all starts here.
It does.
If you think the grass is greener on the other side, you are sadly mistaken. All right. I'm tooting our horn right now because
he does toot our horn.
Yeah, we work really hard to where we're at, and we're like one of the smaller channels with the smaller fan bases. But I tell you, when it comes down to it, we do everything in our power to address all of our audience's questions, and you just don't see that out there. We make ourselves very vulnerable by giving out our email and allowing you to inundate us with emails. And we get hundreds of emails in a month's time. And we do it.
And there are big things coming in the future. Big things coming in the future. We're really excited about it.
Yep.
And we are going to be in Tulsa at the coin show in Tulsa at the end of June, June 29th through the July 1st. So come on out and come say hi to us. I know it's a long ways away. We'll have more information about it as it gets closer. But
are we going to have a table this year?
We're going to have 3. Well, hopefully we're going to have 3 all together. We're going to be connected with Ida.
Gotcha. Hey, not bad.
So I got to talk to Shay and have him give me some money for that. Shay, I need money. See, this is what your super chats and all your donations and stuff all of that goes to us being able to do things like that. So we don't have enough yet to pay for our travel, but it will pay for our tables and some merch and stuff like that. So we appreciate you guys so much. And it paid for us to buy those 2 books to be a giveaway. And so lots more in the future. So we appreciate you guys so much. We really do. We couldn't have this channel without you and all your support and hanging out with us on Monday nights and listening to us rant. And
Oh, did you guys read Indigon's question at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah,
It's been sitting there for a while. I've never taken advantage of PCGS's guarantee for a buyback. Have you, Adam, or anyone else?
oh my gosh, I just saw it. I'm like, where's his question? What are you talking about? I'm scrolling through chat. I'm like, what are you talking about? Right there on the screen. Oh my gosh.
I never have.
1923.
I know some people that take advantage of it though, and it works to their advantage. I know there are some people that go hunt coins that are, maybe cleaned in the holder or some issue, and then they'll send it into PCGS or NGC and say, "Hey, this should be guaranteed. This is messed up."
Iraq veteran, thank you so much.
Well,
Yeah,
Lincoln Cents, they're only guaranteeing Lincoln Cents now for what? 10 years? Is that it? 10 years for red grades or whatever? Or...
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Thank you, Iraq veteran, and thank you for your service, my brother or sister.
What else? Oh, Michael Kill said claims under PCGS guarantee can take a very long time, and sometimes you have to negotiate the price. I've always mostly been happy with the results.
There you go.
So there you go.
All right. Well, nobody else has anything to say.
Well, Ida wants to come up.
Oh, Ida, do you want to come up? You guys mind if Ida comes up for a minute, talks about her St. Jude auction?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, Ida, let me send you an invite, honey. Check your messenger. We're gonna have Ida Herring up on the live coin Q&A. Wow,
That's sweet, huh? She doesn't usually do that.
Stick around, you guys. This is awesome. This benefit auction that Ida's going to be doing in March for St. Jude. Stick around and let her tell you a little bit about it.
And also thanks everyone for all the great comments in the chat. I know a lot of people are saying how much they appreciate everything, and we appreciate you being here. That's right. So
much. Tell your friends, tell your fellow coin collectors, share our channel and our email out. We're just trying to, there's a lot of bad information that goes around to collectors, and a lot of times it's new collectors trying to teach new collectors, and they mean well, but Ida, I sent you the link. I sent you the StreamYard link in Messenger. So we're trying to give you guys a safe place to come and get accurate information and do a little learning. But I will say that the American Numismatic Association YouTube channel is a great place to go. So please subscribe to them and check out their educational videos, especially the minting process. Start there. Ida, are you coming up? Tick tock, Ida. I ain't got all night, sister. Yeah, Roseanne really likes the ANA YouTube. Here's Ida. There she is.
Hi, everybody.
Hang on.
Hey, Ida.
So you can talk about the St. Jude's auction. Let them know.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Can you turn it up a little louder?
No, that's it. This is
Okay,
how
well,
this goes.
yell.
Okay, I'll yell. Okay, the St. Jude's is going to be March the 18th at 1 p.m. It's going to be the beginning of it. It'll probably go for more than one day. And right now in the silver box, which one person will get, uh, because it's going on, it will be an auction item, but it's 57 plus ounces of silver in it. Plus, we have 107 auction items besides that so far. And January is my birthday month. So I take the entire month. Yeah, I take the entire month for my birthday. Uh, and if your birthday's in January, you need to move it to February because I want presents for my birthday and I want them in form of auction items for the St. Jude's. And you can email me at bestofthebestcoincommunity@gmail.com. And that's how, and then I'll give you information on how you can ship things to me for my birthday for St. Jude's. And that's all I have to say. Thank
Whoops.
you for listening.
Get out of
Paul's
here
gonna
now.
kick me out anyway. and you guys, if you haven't been to the she shop, you should come to the she shop. It's
Yes.
yeah, it's every morning.
It's
And
fun, but
Paul
it's
is usually
difficult.
there. Yeah, I know it's early. It's 7 to 9 a.m. But Paul is starting to come in a little more often.
Every once in a while. I used to be in all the time, but it's so early and my grandkids have been keeping me so busy. So
I know, but Amanda's making it in there too. And by the
Team
way, Amanda, would you put the spreadsheet up for that St. Jude's for me, please? Amanda's doing the spreadsheet for the St. Jude's, and it is awesome. Absolutely great. It's got everything listed that's in there. It's got pictures of it. It shows you how you can donate directly to them if you want to. And all the monies from the auction will be sent directly to St. Jude's. It's not going to be through another person or anything. It's going straight to St. Jude's.
tax deductible.
Tax deductible. That's right. Plus, Amanda's has done all the work on the spreadsheet, and it is so perfect. It is so perfect. She had to kick me off of it though because I like to push buttons and I already messed it up.
And hopefully I'll be there to help you with the auction too.
I certainly hope so. So anyway, guys, that's what I have to say. Hope to see you all at the She Shop. Love you all and see you soon.
Love you, Ida.
Good night.
Love you, Ida.
Good to see
Love
you.
guys. Bye-bye.
See you guys soon. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Good night.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Next Monday. Bye.
Bye.